Hey guys, my name is Haruka and this is my YouTube channel.
ABCs with the YZ. I paint with different colors and never in the lines. There isn't any other. I am the prototype.
Today's video is going to be a true crime video, and the specific case I'm going to be talking about is the Slenderman stabbing. I just want to say I do not mean any harm towards anyone I mention in this video, and all the information that I mention in this video I have gathered from the internet by articles, websites, interviews and etc. And this video is just for educational purposes. I also apologise if I mispronounce anything, and if I look up, my laptop is literally right there. So if I look up, that's because I'm looking at my laptop, which has all my notes and my script on. Before we start on the actual case, I just want to give a bit of a backstory, not specifically to the case, but to Slenderman, because the case is literally called the Slenderman stabbing. Slenderman is a fictional character that was first created on June 8, 2009 on a forum called Something Awful by Eric Knudsen under a thread, create a fictional character that is made to scare people. Slenderman is pictured being 8 to 15 feet tall, but is sometimes pictured as being the size of a normal man. Well, on some sites it said he was the size of a normal man, whereas others it said 8 and others it said 15. And wearing a suit. He also is pictured having a featureless face and pale skin. Like sometimes he is pictured having tentacles that are as sharp as swords. The case begins on 30th of May 2014 and takes place in Waukesha, Wisconsin, when 12-year-old Peyton Leutner was invited to a sleepover with two of her classmates who were also her best friends, Morgan Geyser and Anissa Weir. Morgan and Anissa had discovered Slenderman on the Creepypasta Wiki, and they believed him to be true. Like, they 100% believed he was real. Like, some people believe in fairies, some people believe in Loch Ness Monster or something, and wanted to become his right-hand people and wanted to live in his mansion. They wanted to prove their loyalty and stop him from harming their families, and they believed the only way to do this was to kill someone, and this someone was Peyton. And so Morgan and Anissa originally planned to kill Peyton on the day of the sleepover, May 30th, but they didn't go through with it because they were too tired and too groggy. The original plan was to tape Peyton's mouth shut and stab her in the neck. And it is also reported that Morgan had said, "Let her have another morning talking about Peyton." Their second plan was to kill Peyton in a local bathroom, in the local park in the bathroom, because the bathroom had drains where they could dispose of Peyton's blood, but they didn't go through that plan either. So instead, the next day, which was May 31st, the three girls went to David's Park, which was a nearby wood, for a game of hide and seek. But little did Peyton know this game could nearly cost her life. It was during this game of hide and seek where the plan to kill Peyton began. So Anissa held Peyton down while Morgan stabbed Peyton 19 times using a kitchen knife that had a 13cm blade. Two of the stab wounds, like obviously it's going to be very, very bad, but two of the stab wounds were really bad. They were two major organs. One missed a major artery of her heart by less than a millimeter, and another went through her diaphragm, cutting into her liver and her stomach. The knife that was used in the attack was still in the bag that the girls had with them. Luckily for Peyton, she was only in the hospital for a week before being discharged, and she returned to school the following September. In 2017, Anissa pleaded guilty to second-degree homicide. However, the jury found her not guilty by means of mental disease or defect, and was given 25 to life involving at least 3 years locked confinement and involuntary treatment in a psychiatric institute, followed by communal supervision until she is 37 years old. Whereas Morgan accepted a plea offer where she would not go to trial but would be evaluated by psychiatrists to see how long she should be placed in a mental institution. She later pleaded guilty, but like Anissa, she was found not guilty by reason of mental disease or defect, and was later, like her father, diagnosed with schizophrenia. Morgan got given the maximum sentence, which is 40 years to life, involving 3 years in locked confinement, compulsory treatment in a psychiatric institute till she showed no symptoms of being insane, or until she is years old. The Slenderman stabbing went public and viral all over the world. Parents were evaluating for usage of internet and social media whether it is safe for their children. The Waukesha School District also banned the creepypasta website. And on the 3rd of June, Eric Knudsen, the creator of Slenderman, spoke out and said, "I am deeply saddened by the tragedy in Wisconsin and my heart goes out to the families of those affected by this terrible act." The creepypasta community also held a 24-hour live stream on June 13th to the 14th, 2014 to raise money for Peyton. I believe they specifically was raising money for her medical. Joe Jorosky, a administrator of the creepypasta website, said, "The purpose of the live stream was to show that the members of the community cared for the victim and do not condone violence even though they enjoy fiction that contains violence." This is all the information I have on the Slenderman stabbing. Do not forget to 1. Comment what videos you want me to do, 2. who you want me to do a collab with, and 3. questions, and then I'll have me do a Q&A video. Also give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and press the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you get a notification every single time I upload a brand new video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and I shall see you on the next one. Also, if I miss anything, feel free to comment that down below as well.
Peter Pan, that's what they call me. I promise that you'll never be lonely.